So leading COIC it's an honor to be in front of this group. It's a bunch of super excited students who are eager to make music. They come from all over Northeast Ohio. They have diverse backgrounds. They have diverse amounts of experience. Some of them are new singers. Some of them have been singing since a very young age. And they're all there for the same goal, to make music at a really high level.
Being in the youth chorus really set me on a great path. It taught me musical excellence. It provided opportunities for me to dive deep into choral orchestral works well beyond what I thought was possible for other high schoolers at the time. But it also taught me that high schoolers can achieve so much more than I think we give them credit for. And that helped my teaching quite a bit, because it helped me to raise the bar, helped me to provide a space for artistic achievement.
I think the really cool thing with youth chorus is that you get that wide range of studies, and you're also able to do all of that music at Severance Hall with the Cleveland Orchestra or at Blossom, or even just independently.
The level of music that we sing, it's not anything like anything I've ever sung before. We get to explore so many different kinds of music, and it's all such a high level, and it's amazing.
It's honestly the amount of opportunities and amazing environment we get. We have the Cleveland Orchestra, which is one of the best orchestras, and you get to sing with the adult chorus, sometimes the youth orchestra, and everyone's just so nice. It's all a fun experience, and we learn so much.
I've learned how to be a responsible chorister and how to manage my time at home with balancing my homework and practicing my music, and also showing up to rehearsal each Sunday.
I wouldn't choose to start my career anywhere else, because I know that there is so much meaningful art happening all over the city. There's always people in my corner here. There's groups to sing in. There's art to be made, and I have really loved doing that. So,
because it's an auditioned group, right? You know that everyone that wants to be in youth chorus is there because they have that passion for music and that drive to go out on their own time, because we only meet, once a week on Sundays, in order to produce a sound and to truly give themselves to whatever it is that we're singing. And I don't really think that's something you can get in a lot of other choirs.
They may have, different ways that they think about the world, and they may have experienced a different childhood, but they're there to make music, and, they make friendships, some of them lifelong friendships. There are members of the youth chorus that I am still in touch with from 10, 11 years ago that I know are still singing. So I like to think that the youth chorus is one step on a journey that all of our young singers are taking throughout their entire lives.
Well, I had a lot of great memories in my 2 years in the choir. We had trips when I was in the chamber ensemble of the youth chorus, where we sang the national anthem at Cavs games. We were on Fox News doing Christmas caroling and advertising for the Christmas concerts, being a part of the Cleveland Orchestra Chorus for the Christmas concerts. There are so many great memories. And even before concerts, hanging out with new friends that I met in the choir.
It's amazing how these friendships last. People graduate all the time. Sometimes they come back as super seniors, but we always stay in contact.
I am not the most social person, but I think something I can definitely credit being in the Cleveland Orchestra family for is it definitely made a lot of my friends from school that were also in this group, they became some of my best friends. There's something, I think, about the shared experience of being together to create something that is so emotionally evocative, like singing, that really brings a group of people together. And I really, really appreciate that about being here.
My mother encouraged me to audition when I was much younger, and I told her, no, I don't really want to. I did not think that I, had an interest in it. And when I joined, the one thing that I remember thinking was, why didn't I do this sooner?
Like I remember when I first auditioned for the youth chorus and I like went home and cried because I thought I thought my audition was so bad. I did not think I was ever gonna get in. And then I auditioned for chamber my junior year and I was like, there's no way I'm getting in. Like everyone's so much better than me. And then I got in, to youth chorus and into chamber and I was like, okay, like maybe I'm not the worst musician to ever exist. Like maybe I'm like actually like okay at this whole singing thing. But I think I definitely learned, to be more confident in my abilities, not only like in my music abilities, but like also across like all my skills in life.
So first off, we want to encourage everybody to come out and audition for the youth chorus. I know a lot of people get audition anxiety in part because they like singing with a group and the thought of singing alone is a little nerve-wracking. And we're really just there to hear where you're at. So it's okay if you are not at a final point in your musical journey. None of us are. And also in that moment, we're getting to know who you are as a person. Are you the kind of person that is going to be dedicated to the ensemble? The reality is that a lot of folks come into the group maybe not being the strongest singers in their school, but they grow during their time with us. So don't let the fact that maybe you don't have the most complicated audition song, or maybe you don't feel like you can hit all of the notes going way up high like some of your classmates. That's okay. Come sing for us and we'll see if we've got a place for you.
It's really something where you can have fun making like a beautiful product, and it's just really great now being in rehearsals and hearing that come together and whatnot, and I'm really grateful to be here.
Anytime I've sung individually for the staff here, I've always felt rooted for, and I've never had a piece where I'm like, man, I just know they're gonna know I messed up measure 38. Like, there's always people on your side wanting you to succeed and wanting you to become a better musician. It has changed the way that I approach any kind of artistic endeavor that I'll ever have, probably.